Welcome into another episode of Hawks Nest. I'm Clay Harrell, and today we have a lot on the slate, ranging from college sports to professional sports. I'm joined by Bryce Graham and Justin Trevelyan, and today, guys, I think the first thing we need to get into, since you guys were not on the show last week, we are now 1 week out from SEMO SIU War for the Wheel. SEMO won last year. Bryce, who wins the game and why?
So I think SEMO is going to win over SIU because of their run game. The run game's been nice in the past, and they've always had a solid run game, and their pass has honestly been pretty good too. It's
Justin?
not the best, but it'll get it done.
I definitely agree. The run game will get it done, and I think SEMO just wins.
Give me your score prediction. Give me something crazy if you have.
All
it.
right, let's go high. Let's go 49-28 SEMO.
That's pretty close to what it was last year, if I'm not mistaken. And do you guys, Justin, I'll ask you first, do you think we see a game that's ugly to start and then maybe cleans up a little bit in the second half, or do you think it's just 4 quarters of ugly football and just you hope you can get it done?
Well, last season SEMO seemed to start slow and then be a comeback team in the second half. So I definitely think we might see that again, but I think it'll be maybe a little bit ugly to start, but both teams will figure it out by halftime, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an ugly game all around, honestly. They haven't played football all year, and this is their first big game, and then after this, they're done, aren't they?
Yeah, they're done until the spring, and yeah, like you said, we're closing in on a year since the loss to Illinois State in the playoffs, so anything can happen. But another league starting up, guys, the Big Ten, the big game of the week, Michigan and Minnesota. Justin, who do you got and why?
I think Minnesota, because people are sleeping on them, and they're underrated, but they're a team that can definitely sneak up on you and win. And Michigan they just haven't been it since Jim Harbaugh's got there. They've finished twice, finished second in the East only one time, and they're just not very good ever. So
you know, you really stole my thunder because I was going to pick Minnesota in that game too. But you know, you are the guest on the show, so I give you the first pick. So I'm going to obviously one of us has to be right. So I'm going to take Michigan in this game. I do think Michigan probably comes out on top. I don't know. Minnesota, they started undefeated last year, if I'm not mistaken, right? They had a good stretch.
for a while, yeah.
But Michigan, like you said, ever since Harbaugh's been there, they could never get over the hump against Ohio State, and it's just. I still think Ohio State probably runs away with.
Ohio State.
The Big Ten easily.
They're the obvious favorite.
But you guys got to hear me out here. Our good friend Anthony is a big Penn State fan, so I feel like we have to give Penn State the respect that they deserve. They have a big game week 2 against Ohio State. So the Big Ten's going to be a fun one this year. Just for Anthony, I'm going to look into the camera and say Penn State wins the Big Ten. Because if you guys remember, I believe it was like episode 1 that I said Penn State was going to win the national championship against Alabama.
Ooh,
Do you guys believe that, yes or no?
I don't know about that.
That's hard.
I think Clemson probably gets there again. Alabama has a really good chance. And if Georgia can ever figure out how to close out Alabama, they have a chance.
So Penn State doesn't have a chance is what you're saying?
In my opinion, I don't think anybody from the Big Ten should make it.
Even Ohio State?
Just because
I think
eight games isn't as impressive as 10 or 12 like the ACC, SEC, Big 12 is doing.
There, I mean, hey, that's
But
fair.
with the coronavirus, everything's different, so you never know.
Bryce?
Everything's unexpected. So I think it's going to be Alabama coming out on top over Clemson. Saban's had a rough time against them in the past, and
He gets his redemption?
Yeah, I think he gets another ring, and then Lawrence is also going to the draft. I heard something that said he might not declare if the Jets get the first overall
I doubt
pick.
it. I doubt it.
Yeah.
You'll get your money if you can. I can't
Yeah.
believe you guys aren't riding the Penn State wagon with me, but it's okay. It's whatever.
I have
just
them in
can't
at
do
number
it.
4.
Oh, so we'll get that
It'll be-
fourth
Yeah,
spot
they got
and
the
then
fourth
lose.
spot, yeah.
It'll
All
be
right.
close.
All right, whatever. I get it. You guys want to talk about the World Series now? Who do you got, Justin? Tampa Bay, Charlie Morton goes on the mound for the Rays, and Walker Buehler on the mound for the Dodgers tonight. What's it looking like?
Tonight, I'm taking the Rays. I think the Rays' hitting game attacks early, and they're going to have to pull Buehler and go to their bullpen, which their bullpen was not very good in Game 2. And I think Morton, he has World Series experience. He's the only pitcher for Tampa Bay that's been there. So I think he goes at least 3-4 innings maybe. I think the Rays just walk away with this win.
Bryce?
Yeah, I got the Rays, the underdogs. They're going all the way, and they've showed it. They weren't expected to even make the playoffs, but Arozarena showed up in the playoffs. He won the
We got to stop saying the
Yeah.
word Randy Arozarena around Cardinals fans.
Yeah,
man. Come
it's
on.
rough, but
I think there's a little bit of maybe Tom Brady magic going on in Tampa Bay because they've seen that wherever Tom Brady is, their teams tend to do well. You got when he's in Foxborough with the Patriots. You got the Celtics and Bruins winning a championship apiece, Red Sox winning 4, and then obviously 6 Super Bowl rings for Brady. And now that he's moved on to Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup, and now Tampa Bay Rays have a good chance to win the World Series.
So if the Rays win the World Series, can we just lock in the Bucks to win the Super Bowl?
See,
Could happen.
I'm not sure about that because Brady showed some
Well,
strides
that's not what
yeah.
I'm asking. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like if, like Justin's saying, the Tom Brady magic, it's
Yeah.
just like
Brady.
it's got to be a lock. But I'm gonna have to go with the Dodgers. Walker Buehler, he hasn't been as good this year as maybe people thought he was gonna be. I think Kershaw took over that ace role back again this year. But Walker Buehler is gonna be able to pitch in a big game. He's gonna get it done, and we're gonna finally see Randy Arozarena go 0 for 3 with
Ooh.
3 flyouts tonight, and Walker Buehler's going to pitch a gem. It's not, and you haven't seen many pitchers go deep into games.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Walker Buehler goes 6 at least. Give him like 8 strikeouts. But the Rays win the series though.
Yeah.
You guys, are we going Rays win the series? Like, are you guys only the Rays win the game tonight?
See, I want the Rays to win the series, but I know the Dodgers have everything. They got Mookie, who's unbelievable. He can rob home runs, hit home runs. He can do everything.
It does feel like it's
Yeah.
kind of the Dodgers' year, but I mean, I hope not.
I don't
but-
want them to win, but I really do think they'll win the series. But I really want the underdog to take it this year, see something different.
Justin, are you kind of agreeing with that?
I think Tampa Bay gets it done. The Dodgers have been there time and time again and just haven't been able to finish out. So I don't see them doing it this year.
I do agree. It would be kind of funny. But that's going to wrap it up for another episode of Hawks Nest. We took you on a journey through the sports world. Be sure to tune in next week where we take you on an even better journey as we get set for SEMO and SIU. Have a great day.